guys, welcome back to my channel. This is the episode 4 of Yash Talks About. And today we are gonna discuss about online education. And if you're following my channel, you know my guest, she's Himangi Pawar, a singer, content writer. And yeah, thanks for coming.
It's good to be back.
Yeah, you were on Marathi podcast and now you are on the main podcast. So yeah, it's nice to have you. And today we are going to discuss pros and cons of online education because of this pandemic. This is a topic because मैंने imagine भी नहीं किया था घर पे बैठे मैं रुइया में पढ़ेगा. So I live in Titwala. Ruia is 2 hours. So yeah. So what do you feel is better, online or offline?
I feel like online is fine, but it's not a great option. Offline is better because there is a lot of scope for practical learning, and it's convenient for people who do not have the resources for online lectures. So yeah, I feel like offline is better. There are many more reasons, but we will discuss that as we move forward with the podcast.
But what I feel is like online has given me opportunity to like बहुत ज्यादा स्ट्रेस बहुत ज्यादा हेक्टिक हो जाता है जिससे like I live in Titwala and my junior college was in Vidya Vihar Somaya and now I am in Ruia. So I feel like मेरे को इतना टाइम बच रहा है यार 2 घंटे बच रहे हैं मेरे को मेरा अटेंडेंस भी लग रहा है मेरा सब हो रहा है सो इट्स ग्रेट फॉर मी कि ऑनलाइन है ट्रैवलिंग बच रहा है सो like there is no strain on my health physical health mostly physical mentally सगळंच कि हाँ मला छान है मतलब अच्छा है so I feel like online is better because traveling नहीं हो रहा है and then the point is कि you can have any number of seats like अगर you see there are entrance exams for many courses all over India like JEE, NEET, blah 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 and number of seats are limited right but if you are in online because of there is no strain classroom में इतने बच्चे बैठ नहीं सकते and stuff but if you have online education you get like you can intake n number of students so I feel
that is right but stress is I guess two-way. Even if we are doing it online, even if we are doing it offline, academically we are stressed like either ways because what happens in online lectures is a lot of people do not have the resources to sit for online lectures. It's just that we are privileged enough हमारे पास laptops है phones है we have the internet to sit for lectures. There are so many people जिनको ये मतलब ये हमारे लिए it's a normal resource. उनके लिए जो बहुत सारे लोग हैं उनके लिए ये normal resource नहीं है. There are many places in India that do not have proper network. And उनके लिए फिर thinking of an overall community, thinking of an overall opinion, it's not the best option. I mean, ठीक है अभी के लिए looking at the situation, it's completely fine to use online lectures as a resort, but on a daily basis it's not like ठीक है मतलब long term के लिए नहीं रख सकते online थोड़े time के लिए जब तक situation cool down नहीं हो जाता तब तक ठीक है.
okay so what do I feel is कि मतलब तेरे को क्या लगता है फिर कि क्या करना चाहिए जिसके वजह से I can run a college online मतलब मेरा कॉलेज कुछ है ही नहीं कैंपस है ही नहीं but I am running a college online क्योंकि I feel like it's future of education rather than sitting in a class rote learning things which you don't want to online lectures are far more better so what do you think we should do so that people will get more towards the online education.
The question is, are we really learning online? क्या हम सच में
सीख रहे हैं? It's totally different thing.
Exactly. Everybody has a different opinion, and I guess you can't change my mind. I would say because me personally, it becomes very hectic for me to sit in front of the screen for like 6 hours straight. I have specs. I can't sit there for like 2 hours. Like for prolonged hours, I can't sit in front of the laptop or the mobile. So also with people who have mental disabilities, people who are mentally challenged to study, it's not it's not possible for them to sit for prolonged hours in front of a screen and all of that, or study online, because they are not very quick to adapt with the technology. हमारे लिए ठीक है, हम कर लेते हैं adapt, but people with mental disabilities, उनको बहुत दिक्कत होती है ये चीज में अडेप्ट करने के लिए, बैठने के लिए लेक्चर्स और समझने के लिए, क्योंकि ऑनलाइन लेक्चर्स में टीचर्स डू नॉट पे स्पेशल अटेंशन टू यू बिकॉज देयर आर सो मेनी पीपल एंड due to many reasons they are not able to pay attention to you closely. So I don't know what is one way that we could do to enhance the education that we are getting online. I don't know, because I don't think this is the best option that we have.
I feel I am not the pro online. Like I don't feel like online is too good. Like hey चल रहा है, like you said there are दो बाजू है वो चीज का, but I feel मेरे को traveling बच रहा है तो online is great. But adding to the point you said, not only mentally disabled or stuff, but small kids who are watching on mobile screen or their laptops, it's dangerous for their eyes. And also teachers, like still there are some like 60 years old or 54 55 जो 50 के आगे, who don't know how to use the technology, how it works. They don't know, they need some training about it. So I feel like they should get some training. So if we want to continue this, if we want to continue the online lecture, if I want to open a virtual university, let's say if I want to open a virtual university, the thing is I need regular lecturers with who knows how to use the technology. And also there comes a point कि बच्चे सुन रहे हैं कि नहीं. So coming to the point about you said earlier recording this podcast about it gives up offline colleges gives us the opportunity to socialize with people.
Actually, I guess also online and offline lectures differ from age to age, because people of our age we are like completely fine. हमको इतना अभी फर्क नहीं पड़ता socialize किया नहीं किया, साथ हमने बिताए हैं isolation में. हमको किसी से अब नहीं मिलेंगे तो भी चलेगा at some point, because now they're used to it. But children who are really young and who have just begun their education, it gets hard for them, or I would say it will get hard for them when they will have to go out into the world and they will have to showcase their skills. तब उनको बहुत सारे like lack of confidence, or they won't be able to fit in because they have never been in that setup. क्लासरूम वाला जो setup होता है जहाँ पे हम टीम वर्क सीखते हैं या फिर बहुत सारी चीजें सीखते हैं, values सीखते हैं, they don't have that setup right now, and I guess that will not help them becoming a social person, or I would say that will really make it hard for them to fit into the societal norms that we have.
Yeah, but talking about the pros, I gave myself the point about कि socializing नहीं हो रहा, but in my personal experience, because being in Ruya since कितने महीने झाले, कितना 1 or 2 months, we have been too close. Like me and Tanaya met a month ago, I guess so, a month or a month and a half. Also, we have like our own friend circle, like we have some girls, boys, and stuff. But I don't feel if it was offline, I would have like talked to some of them. Like मैं उनसे जाके बात भी नहीं करता because I would have felt कि नहीं वो मेरे साथ बात नहीं करेंगे. But because of being online and chat में इतना emotions थोड़ी दिखता है. So yeah, we socialized a bit. And yeah, we are great friends. So I feel like socializing is also not a issue here, because if you want to make friends, you will.
Yeah, like I said, it differs from age to age because we are at this age. Because we know, okay, हमारे पास Instagram है, we have other platforms where we can socialize. It's not a big deal for us, we could just go and talk to people and make friends online. But like I said, जो छोटे बच्चे हैं उनको सबसे ज्यादा प्रॉब्लम होगा, जो अभी समझ में नहीं आएगा.
The solution to this, I feel, is कि 10th तक वैसे ही रखो जैसे है. Let them learn skills, let them learn how you should socialize with people, how to make friends, how to dance and stuff. But if you want, and after 10, just make it virtual, because anyone from anywhere can.
Yes, I agree with what you said, because it is not convenient for everybody to attend lectures and to travel, you know, क्योंकि जो अच्छे colleges है वो बहुत दूर होता है. Like you said, Ruya is in Dadar, Matunga basically, and you are from Titwala, so it takes you a lot of time. Saves up a lot of time for you to, you know, during online lectures, so you do not have to travel and all that. I agree with that. 10th के बाद optional कर सकते हैं, so अगर किसी को online lectures attend करना है, क्योंकि फिर हम एक डिग्री भी ले सकते हैं. We can do a curricular activities also, and it becomes so convenient for everybody, you know. And yeah, I think it's a great idea. So I agree with that point. We can do that, but only for people after, you know, people who have completed their SSC, and if they want to opt for online lectures, that is a good suggestion.
The next question I want to discuss is how we can make students watch the online lectures, because the issue is कि कौन बकता है ना ऑनलाइन लेक्चर्स, कौन देख रहा है. मोस्टली 40 बच्चे, उसमें से 3 लोग आंसर करते हैं, बाकी के सब सोते हैं, एंड बाद में जो बाकी के होते हैं वो 3 लोग को थैंक यू बोलते हैं. @Shaurya Londe, shout out to you bro, thanks. Okay, what do you feel कि क्या करना चाहिए कि बच्चे देखे rather than sleeping?
बहुत सही आदमी को पूछना है ये सवाल. So I don't know. I mean, I'm not allowed to say I don't know, but they can make the lectures more interesting. क्योंकि honestly speaking, BA के lectures teachers बात करते जाते हैं सिर्फ. Teachers just talk, and I'm not saying it's not interesting. Our topics are really interesting, but then, you know, they could do something that actually makes us engage with those teachers.
No, what I feel is they can conduct debates, because mostly our lecture about visual communication has debates or stuff like okay, तूने ये artwork बनाया है तो इस पे pros, Miss teacher asks students what are your views, तुमको कैसा लगा, and then we guys give opinion on that. Because if the lectures are interactive, questions पूछे जा रहे हैं, not only one way कि teacher बस बोल रही है, so it would be interesting for us to be like okay कि डिबेट पण होत आहेत. म्हणजे ओके, मला जर कोणाला क्वेश्चन करायचंय की तू रॉन्ग आहेस, तो मेरे पास भी पॉइंट्स होना चाहिए. सो आई वुड स्टार्ट लिसनिंग इफ देयर आर डिबेट्स एंड स्टफ, बिकॉज ऑनलाइन डिबेट्स हो सकता है. वी आर जस्ट हैविंग द सेम थिंग हियर, वी आर डिस्कसिंग, and that's what they can do in online lectures, I feel.
Also, I agree with the debate point and all of that. But when it comes to assignments, I would like to add up one point, that when it comes to assignments, well, because I know a friend who is doing engineering, and उनको धड़ाधड़ assignment रहते हैं. मतलब उनको कुछ दूसरा रहता नहीं, उनको बस assignment रहता है. They have to draw the assignments, I mean whatever their diagrams are, and they have to submit it, and they have no break at all. Like it's just constant. They are so, like, most of the time they are so stressed with their syllabus, they have so much to do, and then they have these assignments. You know, I think our education system as such, or teachers as such, in this situation, in this pandemic situation, they do not understand the point of how it could affect somebody mentally. So I guess ये भी एक disadvantage है online lectures का.
So coming to the conclusion, we talked about कि ऑनलाइन में ट्रैवलिंग नहीं होता, लिमिटेड नंबर ऑफ सीट्स तो हो ही नहीं सकता ऑनलाइन में, तुमको चाहिए उतना सीट्स लो, एंड प्रेशर थोड़ा कम रहता है क्योंकि ट्रैवलिंग नहीं है, बट देयर इज प्रेशर, ऐसा नहीं कि पूरा का पूरा नहीं.
So the cons are that I discussed was, firstly, children of our age are still comfortable with online lectures and all that, but children who have just begun their education, it's not that great for them, because they don't have a platform where they can discuss, or where they can have a platform where they have an opinion about themselves, or they will find trouble, you know, fitting in and all of that. That is what I spoke about. Secondly, काफी stressful हो जाता है assignments के time and all of that. Thirdly, you don't know who is actually learning and who is paying attention. And fourthly, my concluding point would be that there are many places in India, or there are many people who do not have the same resources as us. You know, they don't have access to laptop, they don't have access to internet, so it's hard for them to attend these online lectures.
Coming to the end, guys, we had a discussion about is online lectures good or bad. Yeah, it both has their sides, and we feel like online lectures are future, but still they need some improvements, they need something. And yeah, we should, this is from my side, I'm starting a conversation about it. You discuss it with your friends. Is online thing better, offline thing better? Because starting conversation is important. We live in a democratic country, and if we want to bring a change, starting a conversation is really really important, and we both did it the same. So yeah, hit the like button, share, subscribe, घंटा दबाओ, सब करो. Or if you like this video, guys, share it, because you guys watch it and you don't subscribe. It's 65% of you guys are not subscribing. So yeah, subscribe guys, please. पैसा मांगता है ना मेरे को, प्लीज ऐसा नहीं करने का, सब्सक्राइब करो प्लीज. एंड स्टे ट्यून्ड, अगला पॉडकास्ट होगा किसी और चीज पे. एंड टिल देन, थैंक यू हेमांगी फॉर कमिंग. बाय बाय.
Bye bye.